Thanks everyone for coming. So today we're going to continue on. I'm not sure if anybody here has seen our Azure Site Recovery Zero to Hero session we've done over the past couple of years at Ignite. This year we're going to take that process a little step further and show how we can utilize Azure Site Recovery to help us remediate from a ransomware attack. So I'm here with Dave Kawula. Dave is Principal Consultant at Tricon Elite Consulting. Very heavy blogger in Storage Spaces Direct and in the Azure space. We blog at checkyourlogs.net. We've also got 13 books out. A couple of them are down in the store, and we may be giving some things away at the end of our session. My name is Emil Cabot. I'm also a Principal Consultant at Tricon, and I blog on Check Your Logs as well. How many of you guys have seen this in the room? Or something closely related to this? Okay, wow, that's amazing.
How many of you see that and it's like, oh, happy day. This is not going to be a fun week. How many of you have had to do a full file server restore because of something like this? Yes.
How many of you were scared this is going to happen? Home or enterprise? Yeah. It's so we've got two scenarios we're going to go through today. The first scenario, these are both loosely tied to experiences that we've both ran into in the last 6 months. Scenario one is going to be a limited access breach. Scenario two is going to be a full access breach. And we're going to go into what happened, what we needed to do to remediate those, and how ASR could have protected both environments. Dave?
All right, so the first attack that we saw came in from a shared use workstation at an engineering firm. So they had a shared desktop that was on there, and they had a universal logon account, just a shared logon account. And somehow somebody was in an email and clicked on something. What happened? Well, the ransomware went and it attacked anything that user had rights to on the network. The good news was, this was a limited access account. It did not have domain admin credentials. It did not have local admin credentials. It was just a regular user. The problem is if that regular user has write access to any shares that it's connected to, it is going to spread, and it is going to connect to those, and it is going to encrypt them. This is bad. And so this is where we see a lot of file server attacks out in the wild, especially in this particular case with those limited user attacks. What are your choices at this point in time? You're going to either pay the ransom, or you're going to have to hope that you've got a good backup solution where you can restore that. All right, so in this particular scenario, this customer didn't actually have to fail over to DR. So we had a recent backup, and we were able to restore the file server. There was a loss of time in there. I think they lost maybe about half day's worth of work or something like that. But it was all their engineering documents that were encrypted, everything. So there was about 1,000 people inside of this organization that were basically had to be sent home for half a day while we were trying to restore this because they couldn't do anything. And that's the typical life of one of these attacks. The second thing that got attacked with this, it's not so much relation to our session, but OneDrive content got encrypted. Now this was a shared user account, so there wasn't that much in there. The good news is OneDrive for Business and OneDrive Personal actually have ransomware protection built in where you can just roll back to a date and time. I don't know if you guys knew that. You can just log into the account and you can say, go back to yesterday. Poof, it'll restore everything for you. It's like it never happened, all right? And so this is a more common scenario that you'll see out there, and this is one that I've dealt with a lot of customers. Now, the solution that we had for this particular scenario, and this is what Emil and I kind of really believe in, is that number one, you've got to figure out where the infection came from. And so for this particular attack, we were able to check the ownership rights on the files that were being written on the file server to figure out that it was only that coming from that single user. The second thing that you should do is you should isolate that workstation right away, and you should, after you're done checking it, wipe and reload. That thing never comes back on the network in its current state. And so this is about where we were with that scenario. Now, the scarier part of this is scenario two. So scenario two is the one that Emil recently had to deal with this summer. And so Emil, what happens if you have a naughty administrator that logs on with domain admin credentials and accidentally clicks on something? Show of hands, how many of us have domain admins in the room? How easy is it to accidentally click on something? It's not hard. And so in this scenario, this happened. And what was the consequences of this, Emil?
Well, I mean, ultimately, the breach was random, right? But once the breach occurred, then there was a lot of social engineering. They actually found out, when's the good time to hit these guys. And the attack was targeted. So possible worst case scenario, worst day of the year, right? December 24th for Santa Claus. It was brutal. So because the account that was compromised was a domain admin account, it had access to the whole world, right? So ultimately, if it was connected to the network, it was going to be ransomed. So, I mean, we're talking everything from Active Directory to Configuration Manager to SharePoint, right? The whole 9 yards, right down through the line, down to tablets. All got encrypted. They had admin rights, they had server access, the domain account was local admin on the workstation because that's default, right? I mean, there was nothing that blocked that account all the way through. Ultimately, what we had to do is what's networking, right? We had to take the whole thing away. Every access switch got unplugged, right? Nobody's coming into the core. Now we've got to isolate the core, right? What's the first thing that we need to come up in an enterprise? We need Active Directory. Active Directory got compromised. Backup got compromised. So we had to go back to find out where we had a good solid copy of Active Directory, restore that to a box that had connections and nothing, right? Make sure we're good, run our tools, make sure there's no ransomware on that. Okay, now we can start to slower things out and work our way down. I mean, after we had Active Directory, I'm a big deployment guy, right? So what's the first thing I'm gonna do? MDT. Right? I got to get Pixie. I got to be able to get these machines built, servers, workstations, payroll. Payroll's got to happen, right? So that's where we start. Then we need to start building those images. Basically, everything that we got is trashed. So we need to go back from a data perspective and restore that from where before the ransomware occurred, but the operating systems themselves weren't being protected in a system state backup. So we ultimately redeployed operating systems, reinstalled all of our applications, got that core infrastructure back up. We were able to utilize Microsoft Azure and virtual machines in Azure so that we could get some critical use workstations like payroll online right away, while we were in the background then developing a migration strategy to really roll out Windows and both on the server and on the operating system. Now, what was cool is because this did happen in the last 6-7 months, the organization was ready to move to Windows 10. They were ready to move to Active Directory 2016. They were ready to move to Server 2016. We had to rebuild the entire infrastructure. We looked at it and we said, which is going to be faster, right? Because right now, okay, yeah, project aside, we got to get everybody up. So is it going to be faster to deploy Windows 7 out to all of our end user base, or should we just bite the bullet and get everybody up to Windows 10 now? Windows 10 was significantly faster to both image and deploy. We've got a whole suite of modern deployment options now that we could use. All of these things started to factor into how we were actually going to remediate. So we ended up doing a big upgrade. Right? Active Directory servers, workstations all got upgraded as part of this remediation.
And so, Emil, I think another big piece of this is the fact that this customer did not have an active DR solution in place. Azure Site Recovery was not set up at this time. That's why everything had to be rebuilt. They did have some off-site backups.
So they did have a DR, they did have a disaster recovery site, they did have a proper backup solution. The problem was it was a typical DR site, right? And for years, what's going to cause your outage? It's typically a site outage, it's a network outage, or it's a server that blew up, right? So in those events, it becomes down to an RTO, right? How long is it going to take for us to get back up again? So if we've got DR as an active site, we can regularly back up over to that site, and then as soon as something goes down, we can flick the switch, light everything up on the DR side, and 5 minutes, everybody's golden. Unfortunately, ransomware likes to walk its way through the network, and if it finds a connection, it's going to grab it. So as it spread through the production network, it said, oh, there's a connection to another site, and it hopped over, and there goes your DR.
And I think that's one really important takeaway, that when we look at disaster recovery and ransomware, it changes the game. It's not a network, server, hardware level outage that you typically press the big red button and fail over. There's other pieces that you have to think about inside of here that are going to allow you to survive an attack of this nature, right? So most people have a DR site that are set up, and then that DR site would traditionally have a running domain controller in it already. So that in the event that you have to fail over to DR, you've got hot components already over there staged. Hot components are gone now, right? So you have to think a little differently when we look at DR and ransomware together. All right, so we're going to go through a couple survival tips here for you, because these are the pieces that we've started to talk to our customers about in the field, because this is a unique situation. That attack surface is growing all the time. So the first one is question the remote virtual network, and this is specifically if you're using Azure Site Recovery for your DR. When you're connecting and you have a site-to-site VPN configured between your production network and what would be your DR network in Azure, you have to treat it as that exact scenario that I just talked about with hot components running there. If those get compromised on the production side, the Azure side's going to get compromised as well. So you have to think about what it is that you're going to allow to progress and traverse across that network. Right? All right, survival tip number 2. Emil, what should we do to make sure that in the event we do have to fail over, everything's going to work?
Well, that's it. I mean, you've got to make sure your infrastructure is replicating, right? You've got to make sure that a couple of things. One, your Active Directory that you have up there, it's still functioning. You need to make sure that, it was replicating properly if you're going to ultimately restore to that. You need to right? You need to make sure that Azure Site Recovery is successfully processing the backups. There's this thing we like to call disaster recovery testing, right? If you think at some point that you may end up needing to revert or restore from an Azure Site Recovery backup, take the initiative and test it beforehand rather than wonder if it's going to work when you need it. So inside of Azure Site Recovery, it's a really cool pie chart thing, and will give you good statistics as to how your backup is going. The question is, can you set the frequency of your backups? Yes. And you can also set the retention, up to 99 years, I think it is.
All right, the next one is something that we've been talking about all along, and this is a really important one. When you look at DR and ransomware, assume everything is lost. Assume everything is gone. Where did you store your documentation? Was it on the corporate SharePoint site? Had this happen, the master contact list was in there. Oh, oops. Actually, that's now encrypted or gone. How are you going to call people? You have to think about these things. Where is the actual documentation printed off? And is it off network somewhere, so that in the event that everything is lost, how exactly are you going to rebuild these things? When is the last time you've documented your external firewall, or your external DNS, or some of these components you're going to need to route services back into your network? Because when you fail over to Azure using Azure Site Recovery, you still have to punch holes in the Azure firewall to get back in to allow those services to continue to run. You need to understand what those components look like. But oh, too bad, all your documentation for your network's now encrypted too. Put that somewhere else, all right? Seems simple, but this is a live thing that has happened to my customers before. All right.
So can your core applications handle your IP addresses, right? One of the things that we found is when your entire infrastructure has been blown up, it's pretty quick to spin up a new VM in Azure, right? It's pretty quick to build an Azure site-to-site VPN. So we've even had instances where the initial rebuild started in Azure. And then when it lit up, it's like, well, hey, let's just lift and shift, right? But once we get the virtual machine up in Azure and we recover the application to that machine, how is your internal applications going to handle the IP change, right? Because it's a new site, it's a whole new IP range. A lot of these back-end applications, especially if they're homegrown, don't understand DNS. So there's actual hard-coded IP addresses in all the config files. So for your internal applications, especially if they're homegrown, you need to have that discovery document, that diagnostic document that says what you need to do step by step to migrate that application to a new server in a new domain in a new IP address.
Okay, so now it's happened. You've had an incident. Number one, you have to establish a separate emergency protocol for DR with ransomware. Remember, DR at a hardware level, a VM failure, a site outage, those are typically things we've done a pretty good job documenting. You need to update that documentation with what is the plan and what is the emergency protocol going to look like in the event that you have potentially lost everything. You need to make sure you figure out which VMs come online because you've lost everything. You don't have a hot domain controller that's running up there anymore. You may have to take and bring that domain controller back up from a replicated backup that's sitting in Azure Site Recovery. You need an ordering now because those hot components may not be viable up there anymore. The next thing that you do is that when you bring these back online, is your site-to-site VPN viable? Were you able to mitigate the attack in the production network? That site-to-site VPN and those components are routable to DR. The moment that you just restored that file server and you pushed the big red button and you said plan failover using Azure Site Recovery, and you still have infections running in the wild on the production network, guess what you just did? You just infected that file server that you restored, and I hope you've got enough recovery points for that, because you might have to roll back again. So don't make that mistake. We've seen customers do this. All right, this one's near and dear to your heart because this is the knock, knock, knock on the door. Can we get back in yet? Is everything restored yet? We're ready. We're ready to run payroll. How are we going to connect? You just failed everything over to Azure Site Recovery. What are some of the options for getting your users back in there, Emil?
So especially under, scenario 2, the big breach, one of the first things we did was send everybody home, right? Because what was happening is you get walk-ups, right? Hey, how come I can't do this? How come I can't get into email? Well, we're a little busy right now. And it was a constant flow. And even that was enough to detract from our time trying to figure out what the heck we were going to do, right? To get everything back up as quick as we possibly could. So again, that emergency access, and especially for organizations that live on the outlying, our coastal communities, or they're in Tornado Alley, you've got DR procedures already in place for when there is an event at your location. Turn that on, right? It's not a hurricane, it's worse, from a technical perspective anyway. So what we're going to do is send everybody home, have them light up whatever their alternate measures is. Slack, third-party Teams, third-party whatever, for communication, and have them sit by, and exactly like you would if you were sitting through a hurricane, right? You're going to watch the radio and wait for those alerts so that you know what to do. Then, of course, we've got RDSH, Citrix, VPN. Get those critical users back online, right? The people that make the company the money, the people that, the salespeople that are driving the business, you still got to have work next month, right? So we've got to think about those people. We've also got to think about our staff, right? People want to get paid, they don't get paid, they don't get happy. I know I don't get happy. So we need to make sure that payroll can continue to process and the organization can continue to flow throughout this recovery. When can users reconnect? This is the question that every single person in the organization asks somebody at some point. When can I come back on? You need to communicate that out. Please do not try to connect early. We are lighting these things up in a very, very specified fashion, in a very, very selected rollout. When you are ready to reconnect to the network, we will reach out to you via either individually or en masse. And we're going to say, okay, now you can connect. This is how you connect. If you have a workstation in your bag that's been in your bag all week, do not power that on. Bring it down, wrap it up in duct tape, and bring it down and give it to me. And until you see that laptop with no duct tape and a smiley sticker, you don't touch that, right? And we get down to that physical level of saying, red sticker, no. Green sticker, good. I'm colorblind, right? 1, no. 2, good. So.
All right, the next one is you have to understand your retention policies that you've built, because depending on how long it takes you to press that big red button and say, holy cow, we actually need to fail over. Hey, Emil, do you want to go have a few emergency critical meetings around this? We'll take a week to make this decision. Your retention policy might have just been blown inside of there, and now everything is encrypted inside of all your backups that you have. You need to understand how long and how many that you actually have sitting in DR to know how much time you have to actively make the decision whether or not you are going to fail over or not. Because sitting there and doing nothing is not an option.
Yeah, if you sit on the fence, and we've seen this happen, right? People had configured Azure Site Recovery because it was a new thing and it was great. It was an easy way to get your backups up to Azure. And people turned it on, they set it up and watched it go and never really realized what kind of retention they were having. So then you get into a situation where you've got a disaster and, oh, okay, I got to call the director. The director's like, yeah, I can't make that decision. I got to call the CIO. And all of a sudden you're waiting for 4 hours to go through a meeting. You get 6 hours in and now it's, okay, we're going to light it up. We're going to flip it over. You only had 4 hours of recovery points, right? Now you're done.
Okay, so the next one is, we think that everything is fixed in the production site and we want to reverse the replication because we didn't want to live in Azure Site Recovery, running all of our VMs up in Azure permanently. We do actually want to bring those workloads back. Maybe you want to leave them in Azure, but in most of our cases, we want to bring that infrastructure back. When is it actually safe to initiate reverse replication and bring that data back, Emil?
When it's gone. Right? I mean, it's the worst thing that you can do is restore or return that virtual machine back to your infrastructure, have it turn on, and 5 minutes later, get locked out. Right? So it's not even a bad idea to go in and disconnect all of your access switches until you have your core operational and everything is stable. Right? And then only light up access switches once, again, we have green stickers. Right? Because at the end of the day, especially when we're looking at that scenario 2 environment, you need to have eyes onto every single device in that organization. Nothing can slip by the cracks because everything was infected. Right? So that's the biggest thing, is you've got to get that process flow to make sure that, yes, we have 3 checks to ensure that this machine is clean before we add that back onto the network.
All right, so in the spirit of giving, thanks everyone for attending our Surviving Ransomware session that we've had at Ignite. We really appreciate it. And our gift for you is we've made all of our books in our library available in a perpetually free, forever free model on LeanPub. Now, I've been beaten up on Twitter for this because it does have a price on there. We have to set a price. Slide that all the way to the left. It goes to $0. Hit order. It'll get a PDF searchable copy of any of our books. That's going to be a forever thing for us. We published 12 books last year, and we really appreciate you coming out to see our session. Last thing is the evaluations. Please do make sure that you fill out the evaluations. I think they missed that one. Yeah. So Make sure you fill out the evaluations. If they didn't scan your badges, one of the things that Emil and I have been noticing is it doesn't automatically show up in your list of sessions to eval. You just have to go back into the schedule builder, say I attended the session, and then you can fill out the eval inside of there. But we really appreciate your feedback because that's how we make these things better every year. So thank you guys very much for attending our session today.
Thanks for coming.